negative value is one of the more elusive ideas that I've been playing around with for the past 5 years. It refers to elements of the web of life, which can be superweeds in agriculture that are resistant to herbicides. It can be climate crisis. It can be a social movement, like a climate justice movement or a food sovereignty movement, in which the demands cannot be satisfied within a capitalist framework. A capitalist framework satisfies demands by producing more and redistributing. And yes, it's more complicated than that, but these demands for climate justice cannot be satisfied within that old framework. The demands for food sovereignty and food justice, which say we need a fundamentally different approach to agriculture and human life, cannot be answered within capitalism, because capitalism is premised on a cheap food model that says, let's get more and more and more calories with less and less and less average labor. Food justice absolutely challenges that, and so does climate justice, because there's no response to climate that works without reinventing agriculture top to bottom, which is not just a 500-year project, but a 12,000-year project. So negative value highlights those forms of life that cannot be fixed in the old ways by capital and power. That's an old productivist mindset. It's a mindset that works by fragmenting reality rather than looking at whole systems. It is also a mentality and a practice around subordinating what is perceived to be nature and engineering it. So we need to be skeptical of geoengineering as a response to climate crisis, not because geoengineering is unnecessary or impossible, but because the geoengineering that we have is an engineering of parts, not of wholes. And I think what every climate scientist will tell us is that we need to understand climate as a dynamic system in which the parts do not add up to the whole. So negative value highlights precisely those emergent forms of nature, including human nature, that can no longer be resolved within the old model. That is the model that emerged in the centuries after Columbus.